Good morning. I am using the Light Seers Tarot today, and this one is for Monday, March 18th, 2024, of course. And the question always is, what do we need to know in order to heal our souls, come into our full power, I suppose, would be another way to say it, come home to ourselves. So far we have the Six of Swords upright. Oh, the Ace of Swords reversed and the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so in the morning I'm wondering if you're trying to figure out what some of those dreams that you had mean. But it is a card of moving on. It can be a card of travel sometimes. So maybe some of you are having to get up and go first thing in the morning. It's our card that is, it's related to everything, moving during a transition, going through transitions. Sometimes it's a big transition. Some other times it's, it's a thing that you don't want to do, but you have to. So coming up first thing in the morning, I do feel, that's the case, is that a lot of you have to go to work. Although, notice here, she's looking for new life. She still has some baggage, but maybe it's just mental baggage because it's a Six of Swords. And when you've come from the Five of Swords, which is really hard, it's a very challenging card. It can have to do with our deepest inner conflicts and, fights with others and issues communicating. And in the old, depends on where you are in the world now, but in the old Rider-Waite-Smith, it's the transition moving away from war. But for you guys, I'm sure that's not it. So I have to put it into current times, which I like looking at this card in the sense of we're all here in a body. Our body can be looked at as a boat or a ship or whatever. It's a vessel moving through the waters of life, the life stream. And we're always having to decide which way to go to get away from the stormy seas and move forward to, times that carry you, just can carry you up to the shore without, without capsizing, without tipping over. And I also like to look at, when we're thinking of ourselves with our souls moving forward in life, we always have to look to see where the energy leaks out. Just like if you're in a little dinghy or a boat or whatever you're in, if you've got leaks, if you have holes in the vessel, your energy is being wasted. So maybe this baggage here is, or not really baggage, but maybe it's a suitcase to hold on to the things that you can't leave behind, which is yourself, all the aspects of yourself that you never want to leave behind, even when you have to make a big transition, some rite of passage even to get to this new life. You don't want to come through it empty-handed. Now, sometimes we do, and we just have to start over. There are times like, my goodness, people lose their homes to storms, to floods, to fires, to all different things, or fleeing a war-torn country. But in this case, I think what would serve most of you, or actually all of you, is to look at your life and every once in a while, then this would be the morning for it, sit down and assess. And this is, the week leading up to the lunar eclipse. But sit down and assess where you might be wasting energy. Where is energy being either sucked out and you've got to plug that hole, patch that one? And what is this one over here? Why does so much energy go over here? Right? Things like that. And get your ship in order, okay? Get your vessel firm. And that looks to me like the most important thing for the entire day, because the rest of it is a bunch of crap. The rest of it, well, the rest of it, I think, is speaking as to where the leaks could be. I mean, maybe we can look at this image here with the Ace of Swords. It's a really interesting rendition of this card. But notice how there's this pinhole to the light, right? If we can open up to where the light gets in, if we can be more open-minded, then we can have some good ideas. But I think that what these cards are really trying to say is that when we're spending too much energy on places that it shouldn't go, I mean, leaks in the boat, right? Then we don't have room, we don't have time for new ideas. And hence we go into debt. The Nine of Pentacles reversed is always about some kind of debt. So it could be ways to get out of debt, moving forward in ways to get out of debt, because you know you can't be stable if you're in a lot of debt. But what are those debts about, I suppose? You know, usually with the Pentacles it has everything to do with money. But our Nine of Pentacles reversed sometimes just has to do with being really over-invested in the work that you've been doing that hasn't been paying you what you deserve. It's also my card for external validation. You know, like you can waste a lot of mental energy trying to get other people's approval, and it just gets you nowhere. It's none of your business what anybody else thinks about you, right? It's just, it's a waste of your energy. Other meanings with the Nine of Pentacles reversed has to do with sometimes just feeling kind of trapped or actually being trapped, and then other times, besides debt, it can be somebody trying to steal something from you. So maybe this is somebody trying to steal a good idea that you had in the past, and now it's going somewhere else. So it might be a little bit of a message here, or one of the other little messages might be that when you're moving forward, going through a big transition, maybe you want to keep things to yourself so that somebody else doesn't take your good idea and run with it before you're ready, right? Because with the Six of Swords, we're not to the shore until we're at the shore, and there are so many factors within nature, you know, within the sea, with the ocean of life, the sea of life, and there's emotional factors, even though this is the swords. But when you're moving forward into something new, you don't really know yet when you're going to be there. You know, she can't say exactly when she gets up onto the shore because it's the ocean, right? That's the way it is. It's not like being on a train or a bus or driving your own car and you've got Google Maps saying, okay, you're 4 minutes away. It's nothing like that. This is a very different process, and it's so important. So, okay, well, that's all I have. You guys let me know how you're doing. Big hugs. Bye.